What's up? What's up? What's up? This is Neil. Well, I'm. I'd like to thank the people or developers who wrote VOC POC. Specifically, Junus Trussman. I hope I pronounce your name right. As well as Jack from D3VL team. Thank you so much. I tried this software. Oh, I'm so sorry. This tool was written to record or save the raw video stream coming out of the USB port from our DJI FPV goggles. Okay. And I tried this last night and it worked quite well, although I did encounter an issue where I was only able to record a single frame. I was wondering what's going on, and it just kept on recording 130k bytes of files, so something was wrong. And then I remembered, maybe it's because of the low power mode that I enabled before. So when I turned off that feature, the video streaming started working properly, even if my quad was actually not armed. So you don't have to arm it to get the streaming, but if low power mode is actually enabled, you won't get anything. You'll just get a single frame. All right. Anyways, I was really interested in how they wrote this utility or tool. So I decided this morning to reverse engineer their code, and I wrote a Python version of it. Okay? But I had to use and read different libraries, like the library that they are using, which is the USB library. I had to look at each description of methods, like for example the find by IDs, and then if we look at their code, I was wondering why or where they're actually getting this value from. So it looked like a communication port to me, or the serial port. So what I had to do is execute one of the tools that comes with OS X. I'm in Darwin or OS X, okay, right? So I had to run a tool to be able to get a listing of all the USB devices connected to my laptop. So right now my DJI is off. It's not connected as well, so we won't see any information here about the DJI. But let me connect. Give me 1 second. Should be quick. Okay, connected now to the power. Now I'm going to connect it to my laptop via the USB port and cable. Okay, now in maybe 3 more seconds, the device should have been found or detected. Okay, here you go. Okay, so like what I said earlier, I was wondering where they got this hex number from, the 0x and 01F. And if we go back to the manual, the string or the variable vid and pid gave me a hint. So I had to run that tool, that one that I showed you earlier, which is System Profiler. So yeah, this is where they got the value from, all right? Or maybe some might be able to get it from Google. I'm not sure, I haven't tried it yet, but this was the easiest one. System Profiler SPUS data type. All right, and then I also had to sorry about my throat is actually not feeling well today because I had my second dose of Pfizer yesterday. Kind of like my throat is hurting a lot, but I don't have any fever, which is good. So I had to add many console logs and trying to figure out what actually the value is for a specific variable. And that's what I did. I had to output them. So see here, these are not original codes that they had. So like, yeah, I was working on this code 3 hours ago. So I was reverse engineering every code. So I had to disable this. This is the one that actually writes the video stream to standard output stream or to a file when you specify -o or -f. Yep, here's the one. And they use sync, so it's synchronous so that other processes are actually blocked, which is nice for this kind of situation. All right. So yeah, I had to understand what the outputs were, and then I had to find a Python library for USB, and I found PyUSB, which is this one. And their tutorial helped a lot, although there were some codes that were actually not listed here. So I had to open up like the core.py code and had to open up each one and read what's going on here and there, as well as comparing the output that was being generated by findID and other methods that were being used by the code. Okay, so like for example, like std out, and then yeah, it's very simple. But anyways, this is the code I wrote on the left, this one, and I wrote it in Python just today, this morning, because I'd like to refresh my Python skills. I think it's been a while since I last coded in Python, maybe about 1.5 years now, and I'm glad I still remember. Although I was mixing some C and Node.js here, so so that was bad. I had to Google some like how do I do this, how do I do that, but anyways, I got it to work. And yeah, so I think we should start now so I can show you how I got it to work. And oh, the magic number, I just copied it from their code, and I had to figure out the buffer, how it's actually being generated. So this is the similar or equivalent command in Python. All right, and then you have to send that magic buffer code in hex to the output endpoint, which is oh no, not seen here. We'll see. We'll be able to see it. Let me disconnect the DJI USB cable, and I reconnected it again just to make sure it is or it will be detected. All right, cool. All right, let's see. All right, so it was detected. So let me show you what we're doing. Let me transfer it to the right side. What we're doing there is we're trying to spit out, here I spitted out the device that was found by one of their methods, find, and that find is right here. Oops, where's the browser? USB, no, that's not the one. Here, Control F5. Maybe dot. Or define. Yeah, here. So they are calling actually this method, all right? And then the output is the one I showed you earlier. Oh, where is that? Let me switch back here. Here. Where is it? Did I kill it? No, I didn't kill it. Here you go. So that's the device. Let me bring it back here because it's confusing. So that's the device, and the one that we're very concerned with or very interested in is the interface number 3. This one. This is where USB port of the goggles actually associated with. Okay, that's the in, and this is the out. Oh, actually, I was wrong. I'm so sorry. That's interface 2. That's why I was wondering why it's 02, but I remember it was 03. Okay, here. This is the bulk interface that we are interested in. Okay, and the address for the in endpoint is 84, and the out is actually 03. So if we head back to the code, we are specifying it here. Where is that? 01 and 02. That's how we are actually capturing or extracting the address that it is required, that we required in order for us to save the stream to a file. And I'm just using the with open, which is just a basic file handling code for Python in order to write to a file. But anyways, I'm gonna share the repo later because I have not pushed it yet to my GitHub account. Okay, but without further ado, let's start recording now, and I'm gonna show you how it works. All right. Okay, I took out the USB cable again, and then all right, it's ready. So I'm gonna turn on my quadcopter, so we'll start seeing data packets. All right, maybe let's record maybe 5 seconds. Oh, those are my other quads that's waiting for ESC and 4-in-1 ESC, and then there's another one here, and still don't have any ESC yet, and 4-in-1 ESC. Swell Scatix Vista. Anyways, let us Control C it now. Oh, I'm sorry, forgot you are not seeing the video because this video is coming from. Let me turn it off. Hold on. I don't like it to overheat. Okay, that's the tone or beeping from vFly. It's annoying that you have to connect the battery again to disable the beeping. But anyways, clear the screen. Then, so we created this file using the Python code. Now, in order for us to see it, we can pipe it to ffplay, or let's convert it to ffmpeg. I have here in the history. All right, let's hope it works. Yep, it works. So I'm converting the raw video stream into an MP4 with a V codec of X264 or H264. And then we will use, okay, it's done. Let me open up open dot. Okay, there you go. here you go. So because we turned on the goggles before the quadcopter, before we actually turned on, or before we connected the battery, we have this blank data. But anyways, let's play it. And we know Cadex, we don't have any audio being recorded. Perfect. I was talking earlier, I was telling those are my quads that doesn't have any ESC yet. Okay. I was talking. You can't hear it. But yeah, so far it's working great. And my next plan here is to make a pseudo device in either Mac or Linux, and then I'm gonna create a reverse proxy location rule in my Nginx so that I can stream it publicly. I don't know if that's worthwhile doing. I don't think so, but I think it's fun. But yeah, so it's working great. This is Python, which is another programming language, and like what I said, I was just so interested in the code that they wrote. I was so interested in reverse engineering their Node.js application. So yeah, again, I'd like to thank Jonas Trustman. I'm sorry if I mispronounce your full name. And I also like to thank Jack from the D3VL team. You guys are amazing. Okay, I'm gonna share this code later. I'll have to clean it first because it's so messy, and hopefully you guys can contribute to it as well. Again, you're amazing, guys. So, all right, catch you later, guys. Bye.